Alright, folks. I ended up figuring out what was up with my virtual dub. If you guys do record videos on Minecraft or anything, and if you use Fraps, make sure to have it lock your frame rate at 30, because the more frame rate that your video has, the higher the space, and at 30 is like about the range where the human eye can no longer see flickering. So have it locked at 30, and you'll thank me later. You'll have much less large file sizes. But as you guys know, I've always been saying for the past few videos about a little project I'm going to do, a new house we're going to make out of wool. And I needed to plan it out first in creative mode, so I could do it without problems in our survival world. And I did. And let me show you what it is that we're going to be living in from now on. So you guys know I'm a cow, but did you know I want to live in a sheep? Yeah. So this is what our house is going to look like. Now, I originally wanted to do one about the size of this. This is the same one as the one over here. But the difference is this one every pixel is 2 blocks. It's a 2 by 2 block for every pixel. This one is just a 1 block for every pixel. So after staring at a sheep picture for a while, I finally got the measurements right. I think this is a pretty accurate depiction of a sheep. This took me about a few hours to build, and that's in creative mode, you know, we're on limited resources. And it was mostly just me planning out the size and like where to put the head, you know, figuring out the sizes, because there's no like pixel to pixel ratio I can find out, because what Notch does is, like, on sheep, he still uses the same amount of pixels, but they're bigger pixels on the body than they are in the head, so it's hard to count. But I figured it out. And I have some drill from the sheep, so you can see that I have sheep body, the legs, everything's all nice. And then this is where I want to live inside of a sheep. I don't know why. I got a mouth open, some drool. We'll probably be using this as the main way to get up into the sheep. I could put like a ladder behind this. I don't know. We'll figure something out. And then inside, a basic idea what it could look like is actually I need those two removed. There you go. Basic idea of what it would look like inside is maybe a few bookcases, some portraits, light stone for lighting. And then down here would be the legs would serve as maybe storage areas for different items we might need. We can go down here even further. We might have a few chests down here. You know, different things. And the leg starts over here, so there's that. So yeah, I spent a couple hours on this. It was very relaxing, easy to take some time off of college, work on this. It's very nice. And this is what I came up with. And this is what I plan to live on in our actual survival world. It's not as big as I wanted to. It is still pretty big, and I do like that. It could be bigger, but just the sheer amount of wool it takes to build this is very, 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 very big. To the point where I don't have enough wool. And so I'm starting to think about, what if I don't want to cheat to make this. I'd rather be able to make it like legitimately, but this is a lot of wool. I mean a lot of wool. A lot of wool. Because let me give you like the rundown of like the dimensions for this. The head alone is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 by 6. Then this over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's an 8 by 8 by 8. And then the body is 1, 2, 3. Plus 8, plus another 3, 6 plus 8 is 6 plus 8 is what? 6 plus 8 is 14 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 by 12 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 14 by 12 by 18. And then the legs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 by 6 by 5. And then the little tiny hoof things, 1, 2, 3 by 3. Or, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 3 by 3. And then just 3 by 4 by 1. You know what? Let me get a calculator and do that math for you right now. See how many total wood blocks it would take. Or wool blocks, yeah. And I forgot all the numbers I just said, so start again. Assuming everything was wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'm going to write this down. Face is 6 by 6. Cool. Next up. The head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 8 by 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 8 by 8. Okay? Head is 8 by 8 by 8. That's how it works in third dimension, right? I'm not trying to find the volume, I'm trying to find the area. So there's, yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going down, and then 8 going that way. So that's 8 times 8. Actually, that might be too much. Well, let's think about this. How do I do math? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. This is 8 that way. Another 8 that way. Another 8 that way. Another 8. So that's 8 times 8. And that's 8 times 8. And that's 8 times 8. And that's 8 times 8. Okay, so it's 8 times 8 that way. And then 8 times 8. So 8 rows, 8 columns. That's one 8 by 8. Then 8 rows, 8 columns, 8 rows. That's another 8 by 8. So there's 4 8 by 8s. 8 times 8 by 4, I think. That's how that works. Not 8. Because there's 4 of these. There's 4 8 by 8s. There's one 8 by 8 going that way. This is one 8 by 8. Another 8 by 8. Another 8 by 8. Another 8 by... Okay. So the face is then... Yeah, its face is just 6 by 6. The body is... The body is not a perfect square, so... Body's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Body is 12 by, we have 112 by what? 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 is 14. You have 112 by 14. That's the front end. And then the back end is also that, so 12 by 14 by 14 by 2. And then the sides are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 18 by 14 I said? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 by 12. Yeah. Plus 2 at plus 18 by 12 by 2. Okay? And then finally the legs, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, So 6 by 6, 2 6 by 6 for the legs, so plus 6 by 6 times 2, right? That's this and that. That's 6 by 6, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus, okay, plus 5 by 6 by 2. And that's one leg, so in parentheses, that goes into 6 by 6 by 2 plus 5 by 6 plus by 2 by 4. Because there's 4 legs. Holy crap, math. And then wood. And then here's more wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 by 4. Plus 4 by 3 by 4. That's 4 little hooves, and the wood, I'm not caring about the wood. Alright, so let's punch that into a calculator and see if I did this math right. I have no idea what the number's going to be, but it's going to be big. So, we have the head, 6 by 6, plus 8 by 8 by 4. Now let's do this better. I'm already too high. 6 by 6, plus 8 by 8 by 4, plus body is 12 by 14 by 2, 12 by 14 by 2, plus 18 by 12 by 2, plus 6 by 6 by 2, 6 by 6 by 2, plus 5 by 6 by 2, and then that's one leg, so we're going to have to repeat that 3 more times. I messed that up, that's okay. Plus 3 times 6 by 6 by 2, plus 5 by 6 by 2, 13 to 4, plus 4 by 3 by 4, and we're at 1,372 blocks of wool, supposedly. I think that's wrong. No, that could be right. Alright, divide that into 64. 21 stacks of wool. What? Really? That little? Nah, it's gotta be more than that. Really? I think I did the math wrong. 8 by 8 by 4. It's 256. Plus 6 by 6. 292. Plus, let me try this again. 12 by 14 by 2, plus 18 by 12 by 2, plus 4 times 6 by 6 by 2, plus 5 by 6 by 2, plus 4 by 3 by 4. Yeah, 1240. Alright, so I did a little bit of math. 12, it seems to be 1240. So, like, okay, let's say 1,300. 1,300 blocks of wool. Well, man, maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do it legitimately. It seems like it'd be more. I mean, 13,000, you know, it is, if I do this exactly right, so. It seems it would be a little bit more, but whatever, I'll believe it. So maybe we can do it legitimately. I already have a few stacks of wool as it is, so. Maybe it'll work right. But yeah, I built this in the creative so I can just get a feel for the measurements and where I'm gonna put this. So this is what we're gonna live in from now on. It's gonna be a cow inside of a giant sheep. I like that. We're gonna either put this on top of our house or remove our house. Probably gonna end up putting it just on top of our house, and then use our what we call a house now as a sheer storage area. Yeah, what do you guys think? Tell me if you guys like the idea of living in a sheep. Actually, I should light this up a little bit at the bottom here. Yeah, so this is the basic idea for, this is what I've been working on for a while. This is what I'm going to do. The next video you guys probably get is going to be a build video. Me playing a video at like 7 times, as fast as I can. I think 3 times speed ought to do it. It'll still be a long video, but I think it'll be okay. Showing me building our house. Alright folks, this is what awaits us. A sheep. And just for shits and giggles, we'll go ahead and burn this head over here. This is, again, instead of having 1 block be a pixel, this is 2 by 2 equals 1 pixel. And that would multiply everything by like 4. So that is way too many blocks. So let's go ahead and remove this. I'll leave you with a burning sheep head. Shaba. Watch it burn. Yeah, there we go. It'll spread exponentially. It's satisfying. Good sheep, bad sheep. Oh yeah, that's good. Taking too long. He's got fiery pupils. It's like one of those snake things you burn that just kind of gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Put some TNT up in here too, why not, yeah. Make this grandiose. Eventually the fire will hit this and all hell gonna break loose. It's taking too long. Yes. Oh god. Oh. Little collateral damage to the sheep over here. I love Creative World. It's very good for being creative. But alright folks, so expect to see a build video in the future. And yeah, new home's gonna be sheep. I like it. I want it. It's definitely gonna be a feature of a world. And I assume we'll just get up here through, like, the water, maybe? I think it's going to be a long climb, so I'm sure I'll figure something out better, but for now, I think the water will do. Alright, folks. See ya.